Hi guys and girls, it's me Olivia aka Cisligracy. Welcome to part 2 of my city life. Now I have done the editing a bit differently this time. I've done gameplay and then I'm cutting together pieces of my gameplay, so hopefully that goes well. But we're going to start off with some Kaz because I want you to get to know the characters a bit better, and I have a surprise character for you. I think you're going to really like who this is. So first of all, we have Matt Island. So he is a really smart guy. He's a perfectionist, he's a vegetarian, but he's a genius. So yeah, he's a smart one, a smart cookie. We have Leon Diaz. He is a city native and he is a bookworm, a bro, which you'll see in a second, and he's creative. So he's a very different personality, and they're my two neighbors who live across the hall. And we have Rach Evil. Now, Rach Evil doesn't actually live across the hall. I'll explain that soon. But strangely, she's a botanist and a vegetarian. She's also self-assured and evil. So her traits are a little bit different. So maybe there's some good in her after all. And here we have Deli! Deli Gracie. This is the surprise person I was telling you about. So she is ambitious and she's an art lover and she is creative. So that's totally Deli. I mean, we all know Deli. That's totally how she is. And I will go into the outfits because you're probably interested to see how I've dressed her. I actually pulled her off the gallery. I don't know if you ever saw the live stream where she made her dream apartment, and someone made, because lots of people have made her as Sims, but she picked one and then kind of added to it and changed it a little bit. So this is the one that she picked herself. And I kind of kept some of her clothes and then added to them. I did a bit of both. So this is Deli. She's quite glamorous compared to my clothes. But yeah. Okay, let's get into a bit of gameplay. So here we have Matt and I hanging out. As you can see, our friendship bar has gone up. I have been playing a little bit since the last LP, and we have gotten to know each other really well. So we're good friends. So we're living across the hall. We bump into each other every day. And I don't know, our friendship's just kind of evolved. So if something else comes of that, we'll have to see. But this is how we are at the moment, just hanging out in my kitchen. I'm burning things up. He's not even fazed by that, which is quite funny. But as much as I do love hanging out with Matt, I really want to go and show you guys Deli's apartment, her dream apartment that she made in a live stream, and I've downloaded it into my game. So we're just going to send Deli a text. Just let her know that I'm about to come over, and we'll go and check it out. Sorry, Matt, I'll have to love you and leave you, but we can hang out when I get back. So Deli is over in Uptown. She's very fancy in The Sims. I did ask her if she'd made her apartment, if I could download it into San Myshuno, but she hadn't actually. Not realistically anyway, but then she did go on and do a live stream and make her dream apartment, so I thought I'd put this one in my game instead. I didn't want to fiddle around trying to build her actual apartment. But here we are as Sims. How cool is that? Ah, it's so cool, like watching. There she is, there I am. And she lives in the most incredible apartment. Her building skills, or her renovating skills I should say, are just amazing. So let's just do a little tour and have a look and appreciate the skill that is Deligracy in The Sims. She just, she has a touch, doesn't she? She really does. I'm just having a look at the grand piano here. I do like the grand piano. I would like that in my apartment in the fashion district. You can't really see the flowers that well because it's dark, but yeah, it does look really nice. And this is her bedroom. She's put a cheat there so she can get the bed closer to the wall, so she can't actually sleep in the bed as a Sim, but which is a bit annoying when I'm playing with her. And there's her, what would you call that? Like a vanity cabinet, I suppose. I think that was from the Vintage Glamour stuff pack. I'm guessing a few of you have them. I'm not too sure if I like the backpack sitting in between the wardrobes, but that's okay. And then she has a fancy bathroom. A bath and that talking toilet thing that I see she's put into the game. And upstairs, okay, this would have to be my favorite room of hers. I love this. This is her studio. You can see her camera, her lights. This is where all her YouTube, Twitch, video creating content magic happens. Maybe in this game I can work up to that later on when I have some dollar. I like that wallpaper from Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack as well. I do like that. I have been using that quite a bit. And let's have a look at the rest of upstairs. You have, what has she put here? She's put a sauna. That's very nice to have that in your apartment. Wouldn't mind a sauna. Okay, there I am. There I am walking into her kitchen. And her kitchen looks amazing. I really like the kitchen. She's put the marble in there. What is that above the oven? The microwave, a bar. Yeah, it just looks good. I don't know how she makes everything look so good. Even when we were at Sims Camp, people, like the staff from EA, were coming down to look at her gameplay specifically because she's the pro. And on the live stream, she was meant to build me a room in her house so I could come and stay over, but she never did. She forgot. She was too busy multitasking, so she put a bathroom as well. I'll have to link you to that live stream. Maybe I can put that at the bottom of this video. And there we are as sisters hanging out, and this is what we like to do. We really, when Deli and I are hanging out, we're normally just lounging around. And I guess, yeah, with a sauna in the house, then we'd definitely be just having lots of saunas and talking. And typical Deli, she's on her phone, checking her social medias. Everything we do it seems to be social media. It's lots of fun. But the conversation we'd be having, we'd be talking about, I've just moved to the city, what that's like, how I'm finding it, how's my career going. I have progressed my career. I don't think I go into that in the gameplay, but yeah, I have progressed it more, the social media career. And we've probably been talking about, she'd be asking me about guys, and if anyone had taken my fancy, because before I found Boy of Sister Lucy, I was single for a really long time. And it got to the point where a lot of some of my friends were like, do you need to be going on dating websites and stuff? Do we need to help you find someone? So she's done the same here. So she's like, okay, enough's enough. Let's get you out there, and you never know who you bump into. So we've just gone over to the karaoke bar, and I'm not doing any karaoke just yet, but we're just hanging out at the bar, having some drinks. Oh, and please ignore like the time on The Sims at the bottom of the screen. I don't really look at that when I'm playing, and I'm cutting footage together, so just totally ignore that. But there we are, just hanging out, and the Romance Festival just started. So my sim literally just got up and went to the Romance Festival. So may as well, if that's the point of the evening, to get myself out there and have a look to see who may be around. I guess a Romance Festival is a good thing to do, and it's in the Fashion District as well. So here I am at the Romance Festival. I've never actually, this is the first time I've been to the Romance Festival playing in The Sims in San Myshuno. So I really was kind of exploring it as I'm recording this footage. Oh, and Matt wants to know if he wants to meet me there. Well, I think that's a good idea. May as well. Let's go and check out the Romance Festival together. It's pretty nice. How's the music? Hi, Matt. Hey, thanks for meeting me. Let's just have a look around and see what it's like. Everyone has this sort of glow about them. They have this romantic glow. Lovers in the Air. It reminds me of that song. And what is this? There's little stores, so you can buy clothes. I can see the lanterns in the background, and that's what the flowers on the picnic tables are. I noticed in normal gameplay, when the festival's not on, I was like, what are the flowers for? But it's for the Romance Festival. All makes sense. And then we are just talking and getting to know each other a bit more on a more intimate level. And I think this is the point where I tell you, or he tells me, what the relationship is with Rach Evil. And it turns out that Rach Evil is a girlfriend of his, well, an ex-girlfriend of his, so that's why she was at the apartment, and there were only 2 beds and not 3. So that's some news, and finding out what's going on there. So it seems like their relationship is complicated. And we're having some some tea. I don't know if I trust it. What is that? Is that like a love? Is there love drugs in there? Have they slipped something in that tea? I've had some anyway, but yeah, I don't know if I fully trust that tea. I don't know if I trust that lady who gave me the tea in that fountain, to be quite honest with you. But there I am sitting at the table. Like, I don't look like I'm having the greatest time. I mean, here we are having a look at the painting. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm having the greatest time. That's a thing about looking for someone. I don't know if you can force it. I mean, putting yourself out there, sure, but you've just sort of got to go with the flow. So I'm guessing I'm like, you know, a bit frustrated that that's just the way that it is. But I will get myself some merchandise while I'm here and put on the t-shirt, the Romance Festival t-shirt, so that's cool. But then yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough of all this love stuff. So I'm gonna go home and get into bed. I'm exhausted, obviously, and just chill out and have a good sleep. Oh, back in my cozy little apartment. I love this apartment. It looks awesome. And we're just cutting some footage together, just speeding it up. So the next morning, Deligracy comes over. She wants to know how the night went, because obviously we kind of lost each other at some point. And this is typical of us, just making breakfast together and yeah, just reflecting on how things are going. And I've made Franken beans and I've served it for the two of us. Look at my little table. This is where I hang out with my mates in my apartment. In front of the TV with my... Yeah, you can see the TV from there. That's a good view. Ew! And she just farted. Did you see the musical note? That's disgusting. I didn't know that this happens when you make Frankenbeans for your Sims. Did you know that? But anyway, we're talking about the frustration of looking for love, but ew, I just farted too. That is disgusting. That's not going to help me find someone with manners like that. Just saying. But anyway, we're going to leave it there and we'll pick up for it with the next episode. But thank you for watching, guys, and I look forward to the next one. Speak to you soon. Ciao, ciao.